Look how they massacred my boy.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
You serious?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bayou Geeks. I'm your host, Phatty316. What's been going on? It's been a while. A lot of shit's happened since then. I had a daughter get married. Got a daughter getting married. That's about it. But I know he's been waiting. Let me introduce him. He's coming down the aisle. You know him. You love him. If I can find his fucking music. Oh, shit.
It's the greatest producer in the world.
Dude, I've been having issues with it. I don't know what happens. Mr. MaximusG420, what's been going on, my friend?
Nothing much, baby. What's good? What's good? Long time no see.
Nothing's good because I can't get your fucking theme music right there on cue.
You've done it like the last 3 times. It's ridiculous. It's just you're so good. You're on such a hot streak. I should have never said anything to him.
Ever since the Royal Rumble show. I've been fucked up. You know what it is? I still have everybody's thing up in here. So I'm sitting there going through. I'm like, shit, which one is it? Usually I just had like the clips I needed.
You need to just have it. Yeah, you need to have it highlighted when we get on, bro. Come on.
I gotta take them off. I never take them off. You know, I still got shit. I got pictures and shit. I still haven't taken off.
That's great, bro. Oh man. But yeah, speaking of your daughter getting married. That was a good
Never
time.
been proven.
I was there, bro. I got video. of a speech you did.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I was talking about my daughter. I was like, well, it's never been proven, but I claim her. She was a hell of a write-off.
Yeah, no more. Damn it. But yeah, bro, it was a good time at the wedding. I know you were stressed, bro, but how did you end up with it? Because you know how I felt. I'll tell the audience or
like what
listeners.
You mean?
Like, how did you feel about the wedding? Like, how was like at the end of the day? After all said and done, because I seen you before it, I seen you during it, and I seen you only for a little bit after it because everybody was just done.
Well, I'll say this: everything you've heard about, daughters getting married and the way they treat their fathers, it's all true. But once you look, it was like that up to the point we got to the doors. Me and Tara just going at it. And I was, then it's like, all right, here we go. And it was like, it was all over, all the bickering and yelling, arguing, and, just ended, right there. And me and Taryn, I don't know if I told you this. Me and Taryn were just being me and Taryn. Even going down the aisle, we're sitting there cracking jokes to one another and shit.
I know. I saw y'all. Y'all were saying stuff to each other, and I couldn't.
We were.
I couldn't hear what it was. And then,
I think we got like maybe 3 or 4 steps in, and I'm like, we could still turn around now.
Yeah, it
was like,
awesome,
Dad, shut up.
It was so awesome, bro. It was so crazy.
Talking smack to one another.
It's just crazy, man. That girl was a little kid. When I first met her, she was a child. Now she's a big adult.
She was she was a little older. Her and Louisa, they were a little older than like the other kids. I mean, like Lena and all of them.
Yep.
They were preteens when I started. Well, Taryn was what, 11, 12? 12. She was 12 when
I think she was 12. Yeah. That's what I figured too. But yeah, bro. Whew. But yeah, it was a great ceremony. And it was funny because before it all started, of course, they did the the whole please everyone put your phones on silent, don't do any videotaping. The bride and groom are going to want you to see through their eyes and just being part of the moment. And then no joke, when I seen y'all walking down the aisle, when you guys were almost to the front, I looked to the left, and on the other side there was somebody sitting there with their phone on their hip like this, just recording it. Well, they were like this actually, and they're just. I could see him doing the little look down.
I wish I knew who that was.
I don't know who he was, and I didn't want to call him out, but I was like, I fucking elbowing Christy. I'm like, Christy, look. She's like, shut up. I'm like, look. She's like, oh. She's like, should you say something? I was like, no. No, I'm not doing that. I don't need to know. I don't need to stand out in this wedding. I am here as an observer, and not as a participant.
I wish I was seeing it. I would have passed right by him. I would have just looked at him and.
He was on the other side. He was on the side that Taryn was on.
Oh,
so you wouldn't have seen him. That's
I wonder
why.
Who that was? Then.
I don't know. I can describe him to you off air. I don't want to call him out on.
Actually, I got later on. I'll send you a picture. Like Taryn sent me a picture, like where they took off the stairs when they were kissing. So I'll send you that picture. Just draw a circle around that person so I can see who that was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious to who that was.
Yeah.
Maybe someone listens to the show. They're like, "Oh shit!"
If they're
we're gonna find you, motherfucker.
If they're in the picture, I'll circle it, bro. If they're in the picture, I'll circle it. That's for sure. Oh my god! But yeah, bro, it was a beautiful wedding. It's a beautiful ceremony. Y'all got to go out there and go look up.
I want to say this for anyone listening. Me and Gary were the non-drinkers there that night.
Yeah, Christy
so we
too.
can sit. We can sit there and tell you everything with a clear head. Me and Gary even met up and said. It's a lot different when you don't drink, huh, bro?
Man, so on the other side of the bar, it's like, man, this is everybody's acting a fool. Like people are getting loud.
Dude, I felt like the Godfather that night because I told this to Taryn yesterday. I'm like, Taryn, if that place would have been fucking raided, everybody would have been busted. I was like, every motherfucker I walked in. Hey, Chris, thanks. I'm glad to be here. Whatever, whoever it was, you, whatever. I got it right here. Like, Jesus Christ, You're the 20th person. Thank you for the tribute.
Yeah, no. Tevin kept on coming to me to get the keys to the car because I had to pick him up. And so he had all his stash in there because I was like, yeah, bro, you got to put that shit away. He's like, why? He's like, because he even told me, he's like, I need your keys. I need to put my stuff away. I'm like, why? He's like, apparently I'm loud. I'm like, oh yeah, you didn't know that? I was like, I didn't say nothing because I just figured you knew. It's like, you're loud as fuck, dude. Are you kidding me, bro? You smell like a motherfucker. Bro.
I should have had a little bag and say, all right, you paying tribute? Put it in the bag.
just putting the joint in there.
It was crazy, dude. I was like, dude, I told this to Brandy last night or I can't remember when, but I was like, I've never been Easy. I told Easy. I was like, I've never been offered so much weed in one night in my different people in my whole life. That was fucking crazy. And he was like, did you even get to smoke? Because even Easy, and fucking, I'm like, dude, I got to take 3 hits the whole night. Out of all that shit that was offered to me, 3 hits.
Oh, that's when we were all outside then.
Yeah, and that's when I was like, I was like, I'm going to go back in, and thank God I did because they started doing speeches.
Yep,
and
I remember that.
Oh shit! I hope they didn't say where's the bride's father, but I didn't, and that's why I was like, hey, y'all better come on back in because it's going to be electrifying.
Yeah, that's why I got the video from what I did, and I had a weird angle, and I had to be where I was at because I didn't want to stand in front of nobody, and I didn't want to be like all up in there because I knew they were doing the videographer was doing professional. I didn't want to be in their way.
Yeah, so that's what on Brandy's video, the chick got right in Brandy's way, and that's why she had to move. I mean, she stood right in front of Brandy
because she had the best angle. That's why.
Dude, it was funny. Because I didn't come, I told you I didn't really come up. I already kind of had the idea of what I asked. I was like, maybe we could do like you and me just do the intro to the Bayou Geeks and just do it like as a podcast. And I was like, well, I may be going overboard. Kind of may get pissed off.
Yeah, I'm glad because I remember you told me about that, and I was like, no, like I don't think that's a good idea. let's. I don't want to ruin her night. Like, I don't want to piss her off. So I'm glad we didn't do that.
So I kind of had an idea what I was going to do. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. I was like, that was going to be, I knew that the rock part was going to be the hardest because I had to mimic on how he says in his words. And I actually used the night he came back in 2011, a lot of the shit from that night. And I could have I had so much shit I could have gone with. But once I got the crowd to do it twice and they were into it, I was like, cut it off. They're hot. Leave it at this. Don't go too far. And that's when I just ended. And this may sound crazy. I have watched that video over 100 times, not because I like it, which I do, but I go back and like, what could I have done better? I could have did this better. Just like with the show, I go back and listen to the show 3 or 4 times, and I just to try to catch mistakes.
I can't do that. I go through. Sometimes I listen to the show once after we've put it out, and usually it's when I'm working, so I already kind of know what's going to happen anyway. But no, without watching it on YouTube is a little different. I don't watch myself either. I don't know why. I'm like some people that are in, because I know there's a bunch of people out there that does the podcasting and streams. They never go back and look at their stuff unless they're going back to edit something. And I don't like to go. I don't know. I don't like watching me on here. I like looking at it on my shirts though. I like this shirt. It's my new one. I don't know if I wore this one already, but I might have. I'm not sure. And
to give a little context on the Rock speech, there is meaning behind that too. And if anybody don't know, when Taryn was little, we used to watch SmackDown. I think I said this on UPN because that was we didn't have cable, and The Rock was always on there. So me and Taryn had that was like a little bond thing with The Rock. And of course, she grew up a Rock fan. I bought her Rock shirts and shit. We went seen The Rock live, blah, blah, blah. I got the tattoo kind of because of one of my favorite wrestlers and because of the bond I had with my daughter over it. So more than fitting to do The Rock. No, that's why I was like, it's dedicated to you. It was dedicated to Taryn.
It was awesome, bro. It was so cool. I was glad I was.
Wish I could have did it better though. I feel like I let The Rock down.
Nah, you did it. You did it as good as you did, and it was great. Like, leave it alone. Like, you don't second guess yourself. Don't be like, I wish I could have, should have. No, it's already happened. Everybody that was there enjoyed it. I had a great time. Christy's like, that's awesome. I was like, yeah, I know. That's why I had to go up there and take a video of it. I had to make sure to have proof. And I said, the only other person that saw it before you posted it was Dirk, because I sent it to you and Dirk that night. I wanted him to see it, and I can't wait to get his reaction of the video.
Not to keep bringing up the video. Now, fuck, what I was gonna say. Shit, I was gonna say something about the video. Oh no. I like your angle because you got more than Brandy of the end of it. Like after I did the speech, she cuts it off, but you actually got Taryn's react. You could see Taryn and Dylan's reaction.
Oh yeah, it's not my first rodeo. I've done this a couple times.
And I know what I was gonna say. I like the night before. I'm sorry, the reception, and I had a good time. And even though I didn't drink, and I was in a good mood on Sunday morning. You know why?
Because we didn't drink.
Yes. And no one can ever say Taryn's dad got drunk. He was the drunk parent there. Not me.
There's a few drunk parents there, but it wasn't me or you.
They can never say my speech was a drunken speech.
No. You were fully cognitive.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good time. Except for the fact, the one thing that I did like is they kept on coming around with hors d'oeuvres. That was pretty cool.
That was awesome for you. Huh.
Well, here's the thing, bro. That line, there was a lot more people there than I think that y'all expected, because by the time I got up there, they'd already ran out of one of the things that was they're supposed to have meatballs, and the meatballs were gone, and they just had hot wings, and I ate the fuck out of those. Those things were awesome. Those things were fire. Me and Skiwoo, we were like, bro. He's like, you tried the wings? I'm like, he's like, that sauce is fire. I'm like,
he did say the wings were good. I'm like,
bro, they were so good.
Really?
And then they're gone. I had like 4.
No, as the bride's father, I did not eat. Neither did the stepmother.
Yeah, no, I don't understand.
We didn't eat. We had to socialize, and you forget about food. Then you're not even hungry because you're not thinking about it.
Did you get any cake?
Yeah, what Brandy brought home.
Okay. Yeah, because well, there were 2 cakes. There was that Pelican Saints cake, and then there was the regular traditional wedding cake. The wedding cake was really good. I didn't try the other cake, so I can't even tell you.
Yeah, I'm not big on groom's cake. I mean, it's less it's chocolate.
See, I love chocolate cake, but I'll eat wedding cake because wedding cake
I
sometimes
love wedding cake.
It's just a little different. Yeah, and that one was actually pretty good. Chrissy was like, "This is good." She's like, "I thought it was gonna be." I was like, she's like, "I don't know what I thought it was gonna be." I was like, "Neither did I." I was like, "I just try it." Be like, it's good, but everything was great. But yeah, y'all ran out of food, bro, too fast. Except for but they made up for it. But coming out the hors d'oeuvres, man, it had what was it? Bruschetta chicken, little piece of bread with the bruschetta on it, and then chicken.
I don't know.
It was so
I don't
good.
know.
I know. I'm so sorry, bro. All this food was so fucking good, bro. So
Look, Brandy, I forgot if it was a speech after the speech or what. I go back to the table where I was pretty much at all night by the one by Easy and Lil Mike and everything. And there's a little bowl of gumbo. Brandy's like, I got your bowl of gumbo. I held that bowl of gumbo like.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot there was the gumbo too.
I just killed that shit.
No, yeah, bro. You were complaining about it the whole time. You're like, bro, I'm fucking hungry. I haven't eaten shit. He's like, how's everything? I'm like, everything's good.
And then everybody's going out. Me and Brain's like, we're going to Denny's. Oh, we're going to get something to eat. Screw this.
And because we ate, and then me and Chrissy, we weren't drunk. We were high. Don't get me wrong. We were so high, hitting on the pen, and she was drinking her little THC drink. Oh my god, we were so fucking baked. But I was hungry, but I was like, I'm going home. I got food at home.
Yeah,
I ain't got that far of a drive compared to you.
Well, what the thing is, we were going to actually go to Waffle House down here, but as we're going down Veterans, I'm going to the interstate part. I see the Denny's sign right there.
Oh yeah,
it's like I'm going to Denny's. And no lie, bro, we walk into Denny's and Brandy's like, burger, cheese, fries. Don't even give me a menu. I'm like, I know it's on the menu. Moon's over my hammy. I used to eat it. I know it's on there. Just give it to me. And sure enough, that was the quickest order I ever gotten in Denny's.
It's great when you do that. See, me and Christy, we go to a few different places. Wherever we go, we have a server that we know or that we like, and we specifically request them when we go there. So when we get there, we don't even look at the menu half the time because we're the same thing. We know exactly what we want. Like we went out last night to go eat at a taco place over here, Pedro's, and the guy that's been there, the server that's there, we've known him for I think like 4 years, 3.5 years now, from 2 different restaurants that he used to work at. Mm-hmm. And we followed him from one restaurant to another restaurant, and we just asked for him. I don't need to. I walk in there if it's just me and her. We just need forks. We don't need a menu. We already know what we want. We're gonna sit where Oscar's at, and Oscar's gonna get all our food, and we're gonna be done. I was like, we'll be out of here in 35 minutes.
Like that.
35 minutes, bro. If we get there early enough, because sometimes we got old fast, bro. Like all of a sudden, we were eating dinner at like 4:30. I'd get home, take a shower, we go, boom. Let's go before 5 o'clock. We'd be home at 5:30.
Yeah, I go to a little diner out here that pretty much know what I get the same thing. This fried chicken covered with country gravy, eggs, biscuit, and like hash browns, but they're potato cubes, like fried or grilled or whatever. No, I have put the gravy on that too.
That sounds good.
So good.
Yeah, we're talking about food now, bro. See, we go to like IHOP and I just order the breakfast scrambler. No ham, extra bacon, extra sausage. Eat the fuck out of that. And Chrissy always just looks at me just like, how do you eat all of that food? I'm like, I don't know. Because all that food's the 2 eggs and the hash browns and all the bacon and all the sausage and 2 big ass pancakes. I eat the whole fucking thing, no problem. It's like, I'm like, yeah, I was hungry. Breakfast, but sometimes I'll eat like a little lunch. I don't eat a lot for lunch, bro. I need a sandwich and I'm good.
Yeah, now that I'm on this stress, I'm gonna hit my diet back Monday. It's like shit. I've been off of it for so long. Stress eating and shit.
Oh, I know you're worried about that, bro. But everything worked out. Like she got married. Everybody had a good. Nobody made an ass out of themselves too much that I can really tell.
No.
Like there was no like event that happened and made everything like, ooh, remember when this happened? There was none of that. You know what I mean? So
I didn't get drunk. That's what happened. You know me, I would have saw some shit. Like, let's get this party going. Actually, they cut that shit off before you could even get to that point. Honestly, it started and it was like over.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I didn't realize it was only for that long. I didn't know what like. Then all of a sudden, somebody I think either Chrissy or Cody or somebody pointed out like that they closed or they're done at a certain time. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, it's only till 10? Really? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. It's like when you get your second win, that's when everything's starting to shut down.
And the crazy part that is it actually did feel late, but not as late as it was. Well, I don't even know. 10 o'clock's not even that late anymore. Like, really? Like, is that 10 o'clock late?
Us old people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And we're the small minority, considering the people who got married were much younger than all of us, by a good 20 years. So that's a long time.
You ready to get into something that I am fucking fuming about?
Oh, no. Here we go. We're going to talk about the caw.
Technically, it's a raven, but yeah. Yes.
They make the same noise. Make the same goddamn noise, bro.
Yes, this fucking abomination of a character I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to hear no bullshit. Oh, well, it's for a modern audience. No, The Crow was made for a certain generation. That's why it can never fit in this generation. It's not the same. Attitudes are not the same.
Yeah.
It's totally different. We were about individuals, and you motherfuckers about fucking groups and shit now. Can't figure that shit out, but
yeah, bro.
Once again, we led the way for something. You fucked it up.
Yeah, I don't understand why they try to do that, but it is what it is, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? We've talked about this before. They remake everything now. It's like there's so many certain things. Like I'm waiting for them to like destroy one of my movies that I loved. Like if they remade like The Princess Bride, I'd go crazy. I'd be like, "What are you doing?" Like they already did it with Willy Wonka. Like that was a perfect movie. It didn't need to be remade, and then it gets remade. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Yeah, I mean, okay.
And now they got another one.
The crazy thing is,
how many different models of this fucking same show are they gonna do? Or the movie they gonna do?
The problem I have with it, he's actually going to be Eric Draven. Could have been a different character, like the other two movies did. The show was Eric Draven, but at least they portrayed him like an Eric Draven. This is not Eric Draven. This is I don't know, Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio. God damn it. It's topical. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing was the dude, Eric Draven, was like a good person. This dude looks like he sells fucking heroin.
No, he does it. He doesn't sell it. Well,
he looks like he's killed a few people himself. So, I mean,
because of accidental overdoses, that's different, bro. Like
we were just partying, member bro. Right there, man. Look at that shit.
we were just partying, man. I don't know what happened to Bob, man. Like, whatever.
I'm sorry, I don't trust anybody, and I know they say don't judge people with tattoos. No, I don't trust the motherfucker with tattoos like that. I'm sorry.
What, on their face?
I don't know, bro. It's something about a lot of tattoos and shit like that, especially on their face, bro. No. Call me, I'm stereotyping. Yes, I'm stereotyping. Yes, I knew many motherfuckers with tattoos on their face, and they were not good people.
Not everybody's a bad person that got a tattoo. It's a bold choice, that is for sure. It's a definitely a bold choice for them to.
Mike like Tyson face tattoo. Think about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. It's a thing.
Yeah, but dude, I don't even know what to make of these pictures. I really don't.
He's ripped, but that's about it. Those tattoos are weird, though.
I mean, Brandon was cut for his size.
Yeah, I know, but it's just I don't know.
But I really don't think that makes a fucking difference, honestly, because it looks nothing like The Crow. Like everybody's saying, the Joker, like this, it says it right there. Draws Jared Leto comparisons. It does.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he looks more like. That does make sense that they would compare him to Jared Leto's Joker, and I actually like that version of the Joker too. Like that version of the Joker he's not bad. It's different. He's a city gangster. But I don't like how they portrayed him in Suicide Squad, but I love the way he did the part at the end of the Justice League movie in that scene, the dream scene. You ever seen that? Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And he's talking to Batman.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Leto should have. They should have let Leto play the Joker, and it would have been fucking great.
Yeah,
that scene's the best part of the fucking movie, I think.
That's
when
he's
like, Batman's like, I'll fucking kill you.
Can't, bro. It's the yin and the yang, bro. It's the formula that works, bro. You gotta good and evil. Gotta always have it. But Jared Leto, he did. I liked him. He did a pretty good job as the Joker. It was a different. I like seeing it. I like seeing all the different variations of the Joker from what the original Joker was in the original comics to what the original Joker was on the Batman series with Adam West. Like, what the hell's old boy's name? I can never remember his name. He's Spanish, and I never remember his fucking name. What's his name? The guy that.
Who played the Joker? Oh, that's Cesar Romero.
There you go, Caesar. I could never remember his name, bro. I don't know why I never. But him, he was a different way they played Joker too. Like they're all. The Joker's one of my favorite villains of all time. Of all time, I don't know why he's always been my favorite villain.
I don't have a problem the way Leto. I mean, as long as you keep the Joker as like he's smart, but he's fucking insane, I think you're good. If you changed anything outside of that, he'll be silly, but as long as he's insane and fucking crazy, he'll do whatever. I mean, that as long as you stick with that, you're okay. It don't matter how he's portrayed. It's just as long as he's that fucking insane, I think you're good.
Yeah,
and that's why I like Leto's. I think they could have got rid of the grill and all that shit, but I didn't find Jared Leto bad.
No, I liked him. I liked the grill. The grill actually didn't. I didn't mind the grill. The grill was kind of cool. I told you, like, I like that version of the gangster. Like, I don't know why, bro. I just did. So.
Hell, I like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Margot Robbie's awesome. Did you ever see her in what's it called, Birds of Prey?
No, that movie sucked. I didn't bother.
It's not. She's not bad.
No, she's not bad. The movie's bad.
Oh, the movie's not. Yeah, the movie's not that great.
Like I like Suicide Squad 1 and 2. I like them both.
Yeah, those are fun. I can't wait to see this fucking Deadpool Wolverine fucking movie. I'm tired of fucking waiting for this movie. That's the only one I'm worrying about this year. I'm not seeing anything else.
We better get a fucking mask. That's all I know. We better get a fucking mask, or we riot.
It's not that serious, bro.
Fuck that.
ain't nobody rioting shit, bro. You fucking get out of here.
Speaking of, Dune, I think came out this weekend. Dune 2.
Yeah, I think it's coming out right now. I think they already had earlier screenings. So I've heard people talking about it. Like I think the premiere in like New York or LA or some shit was like earlier this week. But yeah, it's supposed to come. I'll probably watch it. I still haven't finished the first part of it. That's on Prime Video. It's still sitting in my queue. Like
I'm gonna watch it, and I'll probably go to show and see it because they saying it's fucking good. I'm like,
oh, that's what I've heard too. I've heard nothing but critic acclaim on everything from set design to just storytelling.
Rotten Tomatoes, I think, has critic at 97 and audience at 97. Now, in the way I hear, that's never been done before.
There's a few movies that have gotten that high.
Well, no, but the two both on being the same.
Oh, being the same,
97 and 97.
Oh, that
because usually it's one against the other. But yeah, they saying it's the first time they've ever been both agreed on.
Yeah, but yeah, it's supposed to be a good show, a good movie. Like I got to get through the first part of it again. It's just so much. It's
I look better than that dude.
You're stupid, bro.
I didn't even mean that. I just paused the camera because I was doing a light, and
I forgot that you switched it back to this one.
I
don't remember seeing this.
I turned it on like, hell, I look better than that fucking dude. Hell, people tell me, dude, they thought that was Brandon Lee when I first showed them that picture. I'm like, no, that's me.
I know, it's a good pick. It's a good makeup. It's good everything. Hey, bro, what's it called? Oh, you know what I just saw? I just saw the 30 for 30 on Netflix. I guess for some reason Netflix got some ESPN 30 for 30s of the Ric Flair one. I just saw it, like literally just today. Before
that was a 30. Oh, that was a 30 for 30, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was only an hour and a half. It was a quick watch, and it touched on a little bit of the stuff. But I didn't realize that he was adopted.
Yeah,
and his name is completely different. And I know Charlotte. I know Charlotte Flair wasn't her name. I think her name was like Ashley. Her actual name is Ashley.
Well, he has another daughter too.
No, they were talking about Charlotte. They were talking about her.
Sure? Yeah, because there is another daughter that actually Conrad Thompson married.
Yeah, no, her is because they were
I can't
talking
think of
about
her name.
because they were talking about Charlotte as her being the champion, and saying, and then he's like, "Yeah, I would have never thought, that Ashley would have made it this far, and it was the biggest, surprise and most honor I've ever had." Like, I was like, "Oh, okay, so her name is Ashley." I was like, "I thought that's what it was," but because I'd heard it once before. 'Cause I know the only reason she even wrestles is because her brother Reed died because he overdosed and died in his daddy's arms, basically.
And David was in WCW. I mean, with his dad, but he tried to be a wrestler. He couldn't. David was not cut out for the business.
Sometimes that happens, bro.
He was a TV personality, but he was a TV personality like in WCW's final year and a half, the death cry of WCW.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Hey, he used to bang Stacy Keibler.
Yeah, Stacy Keibler's pretty hot.
Get my thumbs up on that one. Dude.
But yeah, that was a cool little show to watch. But yeah, I don't know. You got anything else on the horizon that you're looking forward to seeing, other than
well, Ghostbusters, obviously. Beetlejuice 2's coming out this year. I definitely want to see that. I'm curious as fuck about. I can't wait for the first trailer on that.
That's what I'm waiting for too, because I think that might break some records.
That's got to be dropping soon. It's going to be probably one of them fucked up teasers where they don't show nothing at all. You may see Lydia, but you're not going to see him. You'll see a silhouette or something. Watch.
I don't even think you'll see a silhouette. You might just see something black and white, and you're just like, "Oh, is that?" And then it just poofs away or some shit, something super dramatic.
Or you'll hear that, "Hey, babe."
Yeah. You'll hear a voice. They'll say a word or two. That's it, and you'll be like, oh, "Is that who I think it is?"
It's showtime. I hope they go with the cartoon way, where they're like friends and working together. That'd be more better.
Well, that's what it seemed like it looked like when they ended the first Beetlejuice. Remember, Lydia got all like him to work with her.
And, but that was the only way to save them. The nigga had to fight against them.
I know she put him away, but she still was controlling the house. So we'll see, bro. Who knows? I don't know, bro. All I know is, bro, I want to see it come out. I want to see it come out and see what happens, and we'll go from that. But
well, House of Dragons coming out this year too. Cobra Kai. I mean, they got a lot of good shit coming out, like the TV, not good movies.
I like Cobra Kai. Well, the thing is because remember I told you that writer's strike that happened last year.
Oh yeah.
That writers and actors strike. So even the shows that me and her watch all the time, they're only starting to come back now. Since the middle of February to the middle of March is when all of our shows are starting back up for the new seasons. When they should have started back up in September. But that wasn't going to happen because they were still on strike.
We got the Crow reboot too. Ooh.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't wait.
It's going to be hard to watch it because we're going to be so biased towards
you fucking ain't right.
Yeah, we're not going to give it a fair shot, even if I won't watch it in the theater. I won't give it my money. I'll wait for it to come on stream.
I'm not even bothering watching it. I'm not even going to give it a chance.
I'll watch it. I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. Cliff Notes, for those who are out there, were old little pocket-sized notes that were shorter versions of books that you had to do book reports and stuff on.
Honestly, I don't even think I'd have watched it even if he looked like Brandon Lee, because I don't know. I like the original, and I'm just never going to change my opinion. So I don't need another one to ruin the first one for me.
Yeah, no, I know.
I said, if they would have used a different character outside of Eric Draven, I think it would have a character maybe of this year or the time period, just a different guy.
Yeah, a little jinxier.
There was different crows. I mean, or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yeah, that's what I call them too. When you said crows, I knew exactly what you meant, bro. There's different people that were the crow. It wasn't just Eric Draven.
But why tarnish the name of Eric Draven? Why?
Because they want to go back to the original. That's what always happens, bro. I tell you this shit all the time.
I mean, if you look at all the stories and all the movies were technically the same. I think that's the premise of it. So you could have given them, Mick. I don't know. Michael Corvin was the second crow. I don't know what the name of the third crow was. Edward Furlong. Poor Eddie. How the fuck he get rid of like that? Someone told him that was a good idea. I need the money.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
It's like, it's not going to the theater, right?
Straight to DVD, baby.
Poor Eddie, and he had some good movies in the '90s too. That people forget about. Like, even though it was a crap movie, but it was still a classic in a way. Pet Sematary 2.
Pet Sematary 2 is not too bad.
It's got a cult following because it's fucking kooky and corny.
Yeah, but Pet Sematary 1 is scary as fuck, dude. That movie is just to me that's where my fear I think started even before I guess the only other one with Jack Nicholson.
The Shining?
The Shining, yeah, with the little kids. Like Pet Sematary with that little boy, he looks so fucking creepy, bro. Like the makeup they did on that kid, I was like, what? And then he was little, and he was like even littler. He was so small, like he looked like he could have been like a little person, but he was just a small kid, and he just seemed creepy. Like when he was alive, he seemed creepy because he was cute, and he's like,
don't forget about the late great Fred Gwynn too. Sometimes that is better.
Yeah, bro. But that movie, man, that kid, and just the whole idea, like, let's bury our child in this place where we buried this fucking ant. No, don't do that. That doesn't seem like a good thing to do. Like, I understand grief makes you do crazy shit, bro, but I don't know about doing supernatural shit to bring. No, when someone's gone, they're gone, bro. Bringing them back does not seem like a good idea.
Brings his wife to go do it for his wife. It's like, did you not learn your lesson?
No, he doesn't. They don't learn. White people, bro. White people shit. That's why they make horror movies with white people doing shit where they're running in the woods instead of running to the car or running away from the. I'm gonna go upstairs instead of running out the fucking front door. Like, what are you doing? Trip over a fucking stick. God damn it! You're free. What did you do?
Yeah, as a spokesman for the white community, yeah, we will take the L on that one. God, we that's just like no.
I remember this. I remember one of the funniest stereotypes too about horror movies was
we'll be like DP. We're sorry.
Our condolences. But was that guy that always be like, hey, I'll go check out that noise. I'll be right back. That guy's gonna die. Just like in Star Trek, whenever they had another dude come down that you never seen before, you knew he was going to die. Spock's not gonna die. Why is Spock gonna die? Spock's not gonna die.
Ensign, get the panel. Boom. Damn. Ensign number 2, get the panel. They don't even know your name.
I know. Oh my God. Jesus, you don't get a name. That's what you get your paycheck. That's what it says back then.
Ensign number 1, ensign number 2,
and then they're all only on there for one episode. Oh my God! But yeah, bro.
Guy pushing the buttons, looking important. Guy.
Yeah. Second. Oh my God.
Where were we? Shit.
I don't know. We went on a tangent, bro. I don't know. I'm high as fuck. I don't fucking know.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Had to break the ice.
Oh my God. But yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Other than those few movies that we talked about, that's pretty much what I've been looking forward to too. But like my biggest one is I forgot about Beetlejuice because I haven't seen any hype or anything about it, but is Deadpool and Wolverine. Like I've always like Ryan Reynolds to me as that character he's been that character. Like I think his whole life. Like he plays him so perfect.
Are you ready for Gladiator 2?
I don't understand that.
Me either. I really don't.
Like what? Like how many years after Russell Crowe did the original one? Like
20
inspired my name.
Years.
Like
20,
that's
2 years, 21, 23 years.
It was 2000 something, right?
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's like I don't get it. Well, you caught lightning in a bottle. You're not going to do it again.
It's 24 years old, bro.
I believe it.
2000.
It was 2000. I believe it.
That's when that name came. That's when this name comes from. Comes from that.
And it's crazy. The intro, your intro is my favorite scene in the whole movie.
I love
when he goes down and everybody knows who he is at that point, and everybody's just fucking Maximus.
And then, oh boy, that one big dude. I love that one big dude. And then he had the African cat with him. I forgot what his name was, but he's a good actor too. I love him. He guy's in a bunch of stuff. I don't know
anybody's name. Wait, which guy?
The guy that was playing the African that he was.
Oh, yeah. He's in a lot of shit. Yeah. He was in Constantine.
He's in a lot of stuff, bro.
The dude, actually, I bet you didn't know this. Okay, remember the scene in Gladiator when he had to fight that one gladiator, like the ex-champion? He had the tiger mask and all that shit. Yeah. That's your boy from Conan the Barbarian. He was the one that took care of the snakes and had the hammer.
He looked familiar. I remember him.
And he was Arnold Schwarzenegger's boy, and he was in Running Man as the cop bodyguard. And at the end, he's like, I guess steroids makes me stupid. And Arnold smiles and he walks off, and that's when he fucks up Richard Dawson, Arnold. That was him. Funny, yeah, that's like one of Arnold's bodybuilding buddies.
That's fucking awesome.
You know, I didn't know that until I read that about 10 years ago.
That's what's up.
I mean, shit, he was still in shape in that movie. You could tell he was an older guy, but that was what he was supposed to be, an older gladiator.
Yeah, exactly. He's supposed to have been a champion that's been around for a while. And back then, if you were in your 40s, you were old.
Communists never did learn, Brian. His dad tried to warn him. That's why he wanted Maximus to be the emperor. He knew the people loved Maximus. They love heroes,
and especially one that served under his rule. Like he was one of his best generals.
Yeah, and he won it for nothing. It's like, I just want to go home.
Yeah, just want to go see my wife. That's it. Can I just go? We'll be good.
I want to smell the jasmine. That was a good scene too, with him and Richard Harris. Like, you with the emperor, and he's like, "Let's sit down and just talk." That was a good scene. I like that scene. You know, the emperor of Rome. Let's just talk. Tell me about your home. But you know nothing of Rome, Maximus. I watched that not too long ago.
I haven't watched it in a minute. If it was on, I'd watch it. But I don't scroll through stuff. Like I wouldn't even think about it until we're talking about it now.
Well, shit. Look at your boy. He was Maximus's I guess squire, the one that he saw. And he's like, General, and he's like, tell them that, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy, Chibs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Chibs is one of the all-time greats on that show. Shit, he became president.
Yeah, he was like, he took the reins. Yeah, he was going to be leading him into the next part. Jackson gave it to him.
Jackie
made sense. I know, because he was helping with the Irish crew from the Sons of Anarchy, the ones where they were getting the guns from the NR for the IRA, which was crazy.
What chapter was that? Shit. Now I'm gonna be like, not Stockholm. Yeah, was it Stockholm? Oh well. Yeah, where one of the first clubs started.
Oh, Sam Crow.
Yeah, no, I know it's Sam Crow, but what was the one in Ireland? What was their city they claimed? Oh, Belfast. Was it Belfast? No.
Yeah, Belfast is the capital of Ireland, I believe. But I wouldn't doubt if it was there.
It was something like that. I remember. Yeah, because the president of that charter, he was one of the first 9, I think.
Yeah, that's how they started.
Yeah, because he was one of the first 9. John Teller, Clay, Opie's dad, Pine.
Yeah, it was Belfast, and then it was Charming.
Charming was the home mother.
Yeah, that was the number 1. It was but it was Belfast.
Belfast, was number 2, in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, there's another show coming out.
Another one? They already did the other spinoff.
No, they're going to do another one. It's going to be a continuation.
The Mayans. I got into that a little bit, but I just never.
I watched the first season. I thought it was good, but I liked it because of the flashbacks and shit, and you see the characters from the sons in the show.
Yeah, no, that would be hard for me to do because I only watched a few episodes, then I just lost interest. It didn't catch me like I thought it was going to. And who would have thought the white boy version of it caught me, but the Mexican version didn't.
Well, because they were just trying. I mean, it sucks because Alvarez is one of those characters you started to like towards the end. They made him a likable character. And it's like the problem was you were seeing Alvarez pre that instead of the aftermath of the. Because I don't think it went beyond the show, did it? Or they kept.
No, it was mostly, from what I can understand, it was mostly through. I guess it would be like the last couple of seasons of.
Yeah, so they never went past the final season, just continued. Yeah, so I'm saying, so I'm right. Alvarez wasn't the character that we really liked yet until around the last couple seasons of Sons, and where he became their ally instead of the enemy.
Yeah.
But no, this is supposed to be a continuation after Sons, and people saying Charlie Hunnam's coming back. In what capacity?
His son knows. Is he gonna come back as his own son?
A lot of people thinking he's coming back as like memories or dream sequence or like a spiritual guide,
like how he did with his dad by reading his journal.
Yeah,
and the manifesto, and he would talk, and you would hear his dad's voice narrating. Remember?
A lot of people don't realize Sons of Anarchy is very religious. You just got to catch it, especially the homeless chick. That was a thing in the whole. A lot of people never can understand, but you got to look at all the clues they left in that show, and that was pretty much like Jack's or the family's guardian angel, maybe death, but it was religious because they would leave like religious little clues.
Yeah,
you ever seen that? You ever go back and look at the thing of the home? Oh, dude, really? You're a Sons fan? You need to go watch a YouTube video.
Yeah,
look the legend of the homeless girl on something like that on YouTube.
Okay.
And yeah, dude, it's fucking wild. That one homeless chick appeared throughout the fucking show.
I know she did, and I always thought that was weird. But
the crazy thing is, people didn't realize when she appeared, she would appear in spots that she couldn't have been in at no way. Like she showed up in Ireland.
Did she?
Yes. She showed up in Ireland. She showed up at like another truck spot, like that was like thousands of miles away from Charming. Yeah, but you don't notice her because sometimes it's just passing by. And then they left signs, especially when the last time Jack seen her, and she's like some wine, and she's like, "I got bread," or something like that. And yeah, it's crazy, man. And then in the last scene when they show the blood. They got the piece of bread on the highway, and you see the blood running.
Yeah, there's a 10-minute video that says Reaper and it's question mark.
Yeah. Watch that shit, man. Yeah, it's crazy because I always remember the chick, but I never put two and two together. And then I seen that one of those videos.
Bro, this is all new to me.
Dude, it's crazy. There's he's already said it's. They said it's supposed to be Jesus. I don't think it was supposed to be Jesus. I think it was supposed to be just like an angel. Yeah, she appeared to Gemma. Only to certain people she'd appeared to.
Yeah, and you wouldn't even think about saying anything about it because it's just like you're not gonna tell your person, "Oh, I seen some random homeless person today." Nobody gives a shit.
A lot of people that never realized it because he wouldn't put it in there ever. I think she showed it like once or twice a season, if that.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they showed Ireland. She showed up in Ireland when Jax was like spying on the people with Abel. They're like by the wall, putting them in a thing, and she's like right there.
Oh shit! See, I don't. Yeah, this is all new to me, bro. I've never even heard that. We've talked about Sons before too. This is the first time you're bringing this up. I'm more mad at you than I'm mad at myself. You should have already told me this before. What the fuck?
So that's another reason. That's what made you like Jax too. That season when they went to Ireland, and he was literally going to leave his son because he knew his son would have had a better life with that family, and he was just going to be like, make that sad. I was like, damn, I got no respect for that dude. And when he found him dead, he had the respect to put them together, him and Opie. I was like, damn. And that's the Jax I loved, man. And what Jax became sucked.
That's what you turn into, bro. You stay around long enough to become the villain, bro. That's what happens.
Well, that's my whole fucking plan. Fuck it, I'm going back and get all the motherfuckers that used to kick my ass. Be like the Crow. I'm back.
You're supposed to be dead. Gotcha, bitch.
Let me tell you a joke. Jesus walks into an hotel and hands the innkeeper 3 nails and says, "Can you put me up for the night?"
God damn it.
Power!
Yes, Dave Chappelle. Yes.
Stupid. Oh my god, bro. You're such a fucking fool. Oh shit, bro. Oh man.
I told you, bro, I don't forget shit.
So you said that. So next week, we're gonna have to do our top 5. What was it? Our top 5 stoner films.
Stoner movies.
Yeah. With Dirk.
Yep. With Dirk. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, because I was thinking about it, because I've changed that list, so I stopped changing it. I just left it alone, and it almost reverted back to the original list, except for a different order.
It was harder than I thought, man. It really was. It's like, oh, I mean, I knew my number ones pretty much. Was that? No, but yeah, I knew my number 1 already. But it was like everything after that was like, fuck.
What I want to know is, I wonder how much overlap we're gonna have compared to other lists that we've had together. Because we've only had a few times where one or not both or all 3 of us have had the same like movie or same this or the same that at least in one of the top 5. Not the same order. That rarely ever happens.
I wanted to see. Is this mine? I don't know. I thought that was it right there. I want to see some, but I'm gonna have to look for it. I wrote it down somewhere in this book. But no, well, yeah, I think the genre is real small, and it's really what you think. I mean, I guess there's really no definition of a stoner movie, though. It's what you see as a stoner movie, I guess.
Everybody has a different version.
I mean, I know I have a lot of movies that I like to get high to and watch, and some of them don't necessarily have like drugs in it. Well, most of them do, but
I was waiting.
I mean, Willy Wonka. I mean, does that count? But it's a kind of a trippy movie, you know.
If he's not on acid, then I don't know who isn't.
They were drinking that fucking brown water, dog.
Gene Wilder,
like Lisa Simpson in that episode at the Duff Factory, and she's drinking in the fountain. Bitch walks out. I am the Lizard King.
Lisa's badass, bro. But you know what, Brother and Sister Combo has the best scene to me ever, as
Don't
far as
tell
like
me, Blades of Glory with Will Arnett and what you call it.
No, but animated, not like real life.
Oh, animated?
Yeah, animated is that scene from Family Guy where Meg and Chris,
I know where you're going with
the
that.
fight in the cafeteria,
playing Freebird.
Yeah, that and it's it's all slow motion, and then it just goes in and it speeds up when Freebird speeds up, and it's like, holy shit! It is the fucking coolest thing in the world. I love that, and those are one of the things that I love about that that show. Is so many little nuanced things that they throw in there. Like Meg's name isn't short. It's not short for Megan. It's short for Megatron. Because I remember when she gave the birth certificate to Peter, and Peter goes. He makes it turn into Megatron. He writes it on there, and he does that stupid laugh, whatever the fuck.
One of mine still when she went to jail and came back.
Oh my god! Filled the bag full of sodas. Just kept up with sodas in there.
She got in the shower with Peter and just like nothing, and he's all scared of her.
Did she have like tribal tattoos on her arms?
Yeah, on her arms and shit.
She was wearing a tank top.
Grabbed the girl at school and just started tonguing her.
After she beat old girl's ass, she tongued her. Remember?
Yeah.
When she hit him all with a bag full of cans. I was like, "Are you shitting me?" Oh my god, that show is so fucking crazy, man.
Shut up, Meg.
I know. I've seen interviews where people ask Mila Kunis. I think she was on Conan, and she was, and he's like, "So what do people like say to you, like when they see you, because of they talk to you about that '70s show, or like, hey Jackie, or do they talk stuff about?" And she cuts him off, and she's like, "Everybody just yells at me, shut up, Meg." It's like people be across the street as I'm walking, and somebody be like, "Shut up, Meg." I'm like, God damn it, that's the worst.
That's like a badge of honor, man. I mean,
it is, but God damn it, bro. Can you just imagine that you're just walking with your family or a loved one, something, and then someone just yells from across the street, "Shut up, Meg," and everybody knows what it's about. Everybody in the vicinity is like, "Oh, Mila Kunis must be around here." Oh my god.
Did you ever see the Star Wars episodes?
Yeah, those were
The Blue
great.
Heart, I love those.
Dude, I remember when they did the callback to one of them when Stewie mentions it out of nowhere. He's like, "Yeah, it's like we did Star Wars last week or something." Like he mentions it like in a much later episode, and he's like, "Who did Star Wars once?" I love Stewie. Stewie's great. That character, Seth MacFarlane, man, the voices that he does, mwah. He's gonna be like he's gonna be the next generation of what like Mel Blanc was, with Bugs Bunny and all the voices that he used to do for Looney Tunes and WB. Like those doing voices like that well, like especially like iconic voices. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. Yeah, because he does Family Guy and all that, don't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and then like Matt Groening with the Simpsons and all that. Like, well, I don't think he only does like one voice, but he mostly writes it all. But
Yeah, there's not many voice characters that you know of today, of voice actors like Peter Collins or the Frank Welkers. They're not around like they used to be.
Seth is one of the only ones. Seth MacFarlane is probably one of the only ones, really.
He's a good character guy. He knows how to make characters real good. I give him that. He's not the most intelligent guy, but
say so.
No, he's not really intelligent. But that's okay. He's talented. Okay, it's fair. Hey, LeBron James is not fucking intelligent at all, but he's talented. Come on, dude. I mean, I know. I mean, I got dogs that have been more intelligent than fucking LeBron James, but he's talented. You can't have it all, bro. He's not an intelligent person.
Oh my goodness.
Just like he's a Malcolm X scholar. And you ask him, why you like Malcolm X? He's smart. And he's smart. Okay.
You always fall back on that one clip, bro, every time.
I could probably tell you more about Malcolm X than fucking LeBron James could.
Oh my goodness.
And he'd probably, even if he tried, he'd probably get it wrong.
Wow. It's a great way to close out the show. Let's bash LeBron James really fast.
Message.
Trick got them all in.
I'll do you one even better.
Oh no.
Well, you see two other people join the group. Yeah. Travis, they wore Travis out and Taylor.
Travis is Travis sleeping, or what happened to his face, bro? Like
sleeping, bro.
His eyes.
Well, they may have killed him. Three sickos may have killed him and fucked him and sewed his eyes shut. And
you've heard that. You've heard that. That room. Take this picture out, bro. Please, thank God. Jesus Christ, it was fucking killing me. I couldn't look at him no more. It was fucking crazy, creepy ass shit. The fuck, bro?
Change it to red eyes.
That shit was so fucking creepy. Oh my God. But no, you've heard. Oh, oh my God.
I don't even have to use sound anymore. I can just throw the picture up there and be like, bam.
But did you ever hear that rumor or that the urban legend that's coming out about Taylor Swift of when of what she's supposed to be, that she's supposed to be like a clone of a girl from the cult of of Satan from back in the 80s. That she's supposed to be like the reincarnated version of her, or the clone, is what some people were saying, because of when the old girl died and when Taylor Swift was born. And I was like, all right, say so.
All because this bitch could write some music. She's got to be. Oh my god. And Michael Jackson fucking was an alien. And what else can we do? Remember all them stories? Michael wanted to buy the Elephant Man's remains. He slept in hyperoactive chamber. What else? He was banging Elizabeth Taylor. What the fuck?
That one I don't understand. That was like more. I thought of her like more as like mom/friend.
She was. That was just remember the tabloids back then, you know.
Yeah, no, I never believed that one. I knew that was like his mom/sister/best friend, but never lover. That never made sense. I remember, wasn't he married to what's her face?
Lisa Marie.
Yeah, Lisa Marie Presley. That was crazy.
That was.
and they said this wouldn't last. Remember, they were holding their hands
and they kissed.
And they kissed. Yeah, it was the most cringiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like,
have sex tonight, Lisa?
She's like, no. This is strictly just a power play. That's all this.
She made Michael scream. Be gentle.
The funny part is that's not his real voice. The voice that we would hear, that's it's been disproven that's not his real voice. A lot of people have been saying that for a long time, but his real voice was a regular, normal, like deeper voice. That voice was a character that he was doing to broad appeal when he was going to be in public or anything like that. But if you caught him like completely alone, no cameras, no nothing, his voice was regular. Like I've heard clips of it. If you look it up, you could probably find it. I forgot what it was. There was a movie or a song or something that he sang backup in, and it was men's voices as backups, and it was Michael. Mm-hmm. I think it was like Brandy. I think it was like one of Brandy's songs. He sang backup for her, and when he sang backup for her, he sang in his natural voice, not his singing, like a singing voice that you would hear. Yeah, he had a normal, regular voice. Like he didn't have that high pitch. Like he did that for show.
The world's greatest entertainer ever. No doubt. Taylor Swift couldn't hold it fucking flame.
Nobody could, bro. Even with all the other shit that he's been accused of, that he's paid off a lot of people to shut up about, which that to me says enough. Like, I'm sorry.
I don't believe it.
I
don't believe it. I never believed it.
Too many people have come out that are just a little younger than us.
I don't believe it. I don't. Michael was too easy of a target.
He made himself an easy target, bro.
I don't believe it.
He had a ranch where he promoted to have children come.
I think. Look, I just think Michael was a big kid, bro, and he was a big target because of that. Look, I'm a big kid. I mean, but I don't sleep with little boys. I think Mike was just so abused, and we got the proof of that. We know that.
Oh, Joe was a horrible man.
And he ripped them of everything. I mean, they were rich, but they didn't. Joe enjoyed it, but they didn't get to enjoy it. Oh, and
everybody went their separate ways, bro. Eventually.
And so unfortunately, Michael was the one that took the brunt of it all because he had the most pressure. And I just think Mike was fucked in the head. And I think Mike was just too easy of a target to that. He didn't, dude. Michael Jackson did not come off as a child molester. I'm sorry. You're not convincing me of that. There's no way. You ever look at like videos of child molesters? Mike does not fit the fucking profile.
That's not true. All. You don't know what child molesters look like, bro.
Like when you see him on the news or something like that, Mike did not fit the profile at all.
How many times do you hear people say that? They're like, I never would have thought, because the people look like normal, regular old people. There's child molesters that look like whatever, bro. You have no idea. You have no clue.
Mike just like hanging out with kids. I mean, kids were innocent. I mean, he adults were mean and corrupted in his eyes. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. But you got to think, we got to put ourselves in his shoes at that age, under the pressure he was under at that age. We would never under that kind of pressure at that age to be fucking superstars too. It wasn't like, it was like a job, 24 hours a day job. And we all know how Papa Joe was. He beat the fuck out of them if they fuck up a dance move. I mean, so
that's what he thought his job was.
Yeah, and like I said, they were rich, but they weren't really enjoying the benefits. It was Papa Joe that was enjoying the benefits off their success.
Yep.
And Michael finally broke off on his own and did what he wanted. Now, did he put himself in debt? Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I mean, Michael fucked himself, though. I mean, if Michael would have kind of kept, I think Michael went in debt because he wasn't touring. And that should have been, Michael would have sold out every way he went, but that whole 90s, he did not tour. And he went into debt because his album sales were not the same as they were. I mean, especially when he got to Invincible. I mean, I don't even think that really did any good.
You know, he's still the most popular artist ever.
Oh, I believe that. I mean, motherfuckers, you'd have to get his tickets like a year in advance. And he didn't go to like everywhere. He came to New Orleans in the 80s, and that was it. Like, I think it was a 3-day stint. And that was it.
I remember back in the day when you would see an artist that would do like 2 or 3, would do multiple nights in a city. And now you don't see that nearly as much. I have noticed that.
Not many artists can do it.
That's the other thing too. Like it used to be, because it's so saturated now compared to what it was.
I mean, there's a couple I think that like Taylor Swift could do it. Garth Brooks can still do it. He proves that shit every year. There's not many that can do it. I don't even think like bands like U2. I guess it depends where you're at too.
Yeah, and a lot of places what they're doing now too is like U2 just did it. They'll go perform in like Vegas and do like
Britney.
They just do like there's all kinds of people that are out there all the time.
Garth Brooks had a residence out there for a while.
Yeah,
that was the only place he was performing was Vegas because he dropped off touring in the early 2000s because he wanted to raise his kids.
Remember that dance group, the Jabberwockies? They're in Vegas.
Yeah, they were at the Luxor. That was one of the hotels that was I was in between.
That's the one
I went to Vegas.
That's the one that's the pyramid, right? Yeah, that's what's up.
There's the Mandalay Bay, and they got like a little mall that goes, and if you walk through this like strip of mall, you go into the Luxor, and you walk across the Luxor. It's like another mall little thing. Then you go into the Excalibur. So those three are like connected because the Mandalay Bay is where that shooting happened.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, that's where me and Easy stayed. Between Mandalay Bay, we stayed 2 nights at Mandalay Bay and 2 nights at Excalibur.
That's what's up.
Downgrade. I mean, from Mandalay Bay, I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
Mandalay Bay was fucking awesome. Dude, when we landed in Vegas, because I was working at Ernie's when I went my second year, my first year.
Something like that.
It was my second year. We landed in Vegas, and our guy who's getting married, Pat, he's like, my boys, get in the car. He picks us up from the airport. First thing. And it's 7 a.m. in Vegas. We left at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's still 7 a.m.
Yeah. It's because that time doesn't matter. Because you're going backwards in time, technically. So
he drops us off. He gives us the key to the room that he got for us, and he's like, "I'm going to park the car. Go get your bathing suits on. Meet me by the pool. 7 a.m, dog. The pool is fucking packed. I mean, like it's big, but the whole area is packed. But they got like cabanas, and he's like, I got a cabana for us. Let's go in the cabana." They had a wave pool.
Funny,
they had a lazy river. They had an adult bar. Wink, wink. And oh man, and the fucking views were.
I can just imagine.
Like Ferris
so much TNA everywhere.
God, and it was like, y'all get whatever y'all want because his dad owns Sports Avenue. He sold it for millions of dollars. So it was like, fuck it. Margaritas, 7:30 in the morning. I think I took a picture and sent it to y'all too, if I'm correct. It was like margaritas, 7 in Vegas, y'all. I think that's the first time I went on a trip and I drank from the moment I landed to the moment I left, or the day before I left. I didn't stop drinking because Pat was getting us fucked up all night at his rehearsal, wedding.
I couldn't do that. That would drive me. Ugh.
Dude, we were so fucked up, me and Easy, the night of the wedding. We all like, it's crazy in Vegas in these big hotels. They literally have like dance floors and little DJ booths like in the fucking hotels, like in the open, not like in a club, but in the fucking open.
Yeah, just like in the
and they also got clubs that go in, you know. And so we all
some random DJ booth, which is walking down the hall,
pretty much. But these little fucking things are packed too. And it's not like people are just sitting around. These little clubs are packed, and there's not like I said, there's no fucking walls. It's just a dance floor, DJ booth, and a bar. That's all. and like all the wedding parties like there, and me and Easy hang out. And because actually, Pat, like I said, Pat is Jeff's son who owns Sports Avenue. Lita, who Pat marries, was actually our CEO. So I was drunk, Gary. I'm on the dance floor. Next day I know Tina, who's Lita's sister, she used to run the Chicago Cubs store. She's coming up grinding on me like from the back. And I'm like, yeah, woo. No shit. Lita, my ex-CEO, my former boss, the bride, comes grinding on me ass front. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm looking at Pat, my boy, his new wife, my boy. Dude, talk about an awkward moment in my life.
You're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, bro.
Yeah, I got really the two sisters on me and fucking my ex-CEO.
Good shit, bro.
It's not like my ex-store manager. We're talking about the head bitch in charge.
HBIC.
And she's like, you having a good time, Chris? I'm glad you came.
Like, me too. I think. I don't know. Right now it's fun, but who knows what's going to happen later. Oh, shit. That's fucking nuts, bro.
The night where Easy claims I was talking to I don't want to be rude.
A lady of the night?
A lady of the night, but possibly with something between her legs.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Easy claims, swears up and down, like, yeah, it was. I'm still protesting it. Because I'm at the bar in the Luxor just having, I'm like, just talking to her. She looked like a chick. So I was calling her a chick. And I was like, uh-huh. And Easy's coming to brush me away. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? Let's go. He's like, that was a dude. I'm like, well, he had a nice set of tits.
Yeah, it would have been a horrible surprise.
Oh my god, dude. He still claims it. I still don't see it. I think she was a lady of the night, dude. I really do. I think Easy was fucked up.
I think you're both fucked up, and who knows what really happened. It's one of those like you see in the sitcoms.
I'm sorry, what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, see, exactly. It's one of those. You just told half the story, but whatever.
No, I could tell more, but I won't.
Oh shit, well, that's what's up, bro. But
and there's more prostitution in Vegas than there is gambling.
That doesn't even sound possible.
No, it's possible. You need to go to Vegas and you're like, yeah.
No, I don't want to go to Vegas.
You could look, you walk in the strip, there's nothing but advertisements. Looking for a date, blah, blah, blah. It's everywhere. They hand out booklets on the strip and like these like options. No shit. No, like the cards you'll get like for like the old like
little flyers,
but like for the raves and shit, they glossy and all for fucking call girls. And no shit about the catalog. No shit. They'll give you motherfuckers will hand out catalogs about this fucking thick and with extensions and shit.
That's good stuff. That's fucking fantastic, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, man. All right, bro. Well, what you want to do, bro?
I want to go to Vegas.
I don't want to go. Vegas is gonna give me too much. I can't afford to go to Vegas.
Cocaine and whores, it's coming a calling. I always tell Rehage, I'm like, bro, if I hit the lottery, tell your wife I'm not coming back. We're going to Vegas. We're all going to live. I'll support y'all. We'll send them money every month.
Shit. That should be gone so fast.
Good luck, Nicole, running the company.
Deuces.
Y'all be driving pink trucks soon enough. It should be the Diva Pool Company.
I think there's already one called that.
That's Diva Demolition.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
The ones with the pink, with the pink
pool company.
The pink dumpsters. I know. I remember seeing those around. I was like, what the fuck is that?
No, y'all gonna be the pool company version.
Shit.
Gary's like, fuck that, I'm coming with you, yo.
Internet work everywhere, bro. I'm just saying, it works all over the place.
You think Chrissy would like $5,000 a month? Would that work? You think that would be good enough?
Maybe.
She'd be like, take his ass.
It's just I hope she didn't answer that question. Maybe when you're listening to this, don't answer this question.
Comment, please leave a comment.
Oh my god, she's gonna too. Watch, you're gonna check back, and
I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna raise it by $7,000.
Get out of here, bro.
What's your price?
What is it worth? Oh my goodness. Oh shit. All right, bro. I'm tired.
I hear you.
It's been a long week.
So next, oh shit, we got to do shout outs. Damn it, dude, it's been so long, I'm forgetting.
I was waiting for you to help.
All right. I got this. All right. Let's shout out our friends. We got Dirk and Mojo at Mo Dirk's Dastardly Adventures or whatever, you know.
Mo Dirk City, bro. It's
Mo Dirk City. God, dude, why do I always forget that? I don't know why.
It's the easier version.
Mo Dirk.
It's the easier version, and you fuck it up every time.
They must hate me for that. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm BP. That's the BP. I'm gonna have to get the South Park thing for that. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Okay.
Who else we got? We got Spitball Media.
Spitball Media. Yeah, we've been away from the microphones for too long, bro. I told you,
right?
Too long, bro.
We got Spitball Media. With our friends John Draper, Cheyenne, and Bisho Bryant, who we had on our last episode. It was a great time, and we're going to try to get them back on. We got Wrestling Soup. We got Missionary Thomas, Joey Numbers, and our good friend Kevin Castle, who's going to get a second shout out because him and Don Tony are back together at the Don Tony Kevin Castle podcast for your Monday Night Raw recap and two of the greats in the business. Check them out. And we got our friend Chris Matthews, who's thank you, Chris, for the nice words for my daughter's wedding. That goes for everybody who commented on the I know Jeff did, Joe Punches, everybody who's gonna listen. Thank y'all for that.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody, please make sure you like, subscribe, rate, review, share, tell your mom and them. We appreciate all the love and support. Yeah, I guess till next time when we do our top 5 stoner movies, and you can define that however you like, either being stoned or watching them get stoned, or both.
Yeah. Right by the beach, boy. That's my story, Thompson. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all next week.
Y'all be good. Peace out.